All right. All right, all right, all right. Hey, everybody. Let me get into the game here. Welcome to the stream. Live or not live. Living or not living. All are welcome. There we go. All right. We got capture. Yes, we do. Awesome. Cool. So welcome to the third official stream of the Richter Graves channel, Twitch channel. And I guess also the third of Horizon 11. So essentially I want to go over some of the stuff that happened last stream because that'll be relevant to this stream. Let's see, we wanted to get to level 15 in the last stream. And we didn't quite get to that far. Our XP kind of started to dry up in Tomb a little bit. We wound up helping a couple new players, or at least semi-new players, in one of the missions they were doing. That's one of the ones that we're going to be doing today, by the way, here in a little bit. Is that same mission. Let's see, one of the things that I did, so between then and now, is I took all those like rabbit hides and onions and stuff we got, most of the flint stones or the flint rocks I had, as well as some of the crystals, I wound up putting those on the auction house. And as a result, I happen to know for a fact that we've got a fair bit of gil sitting in our delivery box. So I'm going to pull those out. You see we got 4,500 gil just in these slots here. So that'll give us a nice little sort of starter nest egg to start up the stream with. So that's pretty nice. Essentially what I want to do in this stream is I want to do quests. That's pretty much what we're going to be doing today. Which means we're going to be doing a lot of running around, and we're going to be doing probably a lot of dialogue reading, which is not my favorite thing to do, but I will do it. Out of love. Come on, there we go. So we're going to be doing quests. Essentially what I want to do is just cover all the basics for this area that I can do at this level, just so they're out of the way. And then toward the end of the stream, we'll make a journey to Dunes, and we'll see what we got. I don't know if I'll actually do anything at Dunes once I get there, but I at least want to get there and maybe set a home point. That way we're ready next time. Hey Mystic, what's up, man? Welcome to the third stream. Oh, actually, 1 second before we get going too far here. I have to let my dog out. It'll be like 2 seconds. Okay, that was maybe slightly more than 2 seconds, but you know what I mean. So anyway, yeah, I went ahead, I looked at some of the quests in the area that I wanted to kind of do before we moved on to other areas of the world. And the reason I want to do them is for two reasons. One, you can acquire fame by doing them. And fame is like your local reputation with the nation, I guess. And that becomes important later, so it's better to just work on it now. I'm not positive how many of these... I don't know if only some quests give fame or all of them do, but I know that it's good to have it later on. So it's good to just start building on it now and get it out of the way. So if we talk to this guy here in Sandoria, he essentially says, who are you? Never heard of you, kid. Go do some more stuff, right? So that tells us that we don't have any fame, which is understandable because we're still a fairly new character and haven't really done much. So, you increase fame by doing certain things, pretty much quests. So we will be doing stuff like that. Now, I've already taken a little bit of time to gather things for some of these quests, just so that it doesn't become too boring to watch me do, like, kill a million, whatever, hares or whatever. But, like, for this guy here, so we cancel out. We should probably talk to him first. Shouldn't just walk up to random people and throw rocks at them. Say, would you have any items on Or would you have any time on your hands? I have many items and time. I require 4 flint stones, and I never seem to have enough of them. Why, yes, we do have 4 flint stones. In fact, we have 12, and I shall help. Excellent, then I'll be waiting. Remember, it's 4 flint stones. A modern Stone Age family. Yes. So here we go. We give him 4 stones, and ta-da! He gives us 100 gil. So this is pretty much going to be a lot of the stream today, as we're going to be running around doing this kind of stuff. Not quite this tedious as far as this one. We will be going out. We will have to gather some things, so, you know, it's not just going to be running around or whatever. But this will essentially give us fame. It'll give us a little bit more gil to kind of add to our little bundle of cash that we got the first time. And, maybe more importantly, is it will unlock future quests, because a lot of these quests are like the first step in a chain, and sometimes they can give pretty good stuff later on. So I just want to get them knocked out of the way before we move on to other areas. So we got that. Let's see. Is Save the Children 1-3? Yes, Save the Children is in fact 1-3. So we'll be doing all these quests I've got. I went ahead and pulled up the wiki. That way I know where the quests are. We can just run through them. And we'll also be doing the missions, sort of interspersed in them, as we kind of move around and do them. So we finished this one. That was called Starting a Flame. All right, another one is in, I think this is at the Tanner's Guild. So we have to turn in some Tanners, or some rabbit hides at the Tanner's Guild here in southern Sandoria. So one of the missions that we have to do is, in fact, the first mission that we're given is to get an axe, which, as you'll recall in the beginning of last stream, was literally the first thing we did. And I was astounded at just how easy it was, because we got really lucky on the first fodder kill with a drop. So we can go ahead and probably turn that one in, get it out of the way, and go ahead and take the second mission. The second mission will require a little bit of running. Now, we already have the item for that. Those were the orc scales that we picked up in or in the last stream. However, I'm pretty sure we still have to go back there. But that's okay, because there is actually a quest in this town where we have to go back to the tomb anyway to do it as well. So we'll just knock both of those out at the same time. But right now, I want to clear out some of this inventory and give some stuff away. One of the quests here, which is one of those quests that has it's a quest chain, you can get a pretty decent neck item for later on, from what I understand. It requires 3 sheepskins. I already have 2 of those. I did a little bit of farming. I don't have the third one yet, so we'll be looking for... Oh, wait, I think I have one. Yeah, we have 2 sheepskins. I'll need a third one, so we'll be killing whatever sheeps we find along the way. We will be running around south into Ronfar and stuff like that. So, in fact, I'm pretty sure this one has a quest. My husband is on patrol in West Ronfar, but he forgot his salve when he went out this morning. Ooh, that sounds terrible. It's a dangerous job he does, and you never know what a good ointment could save your life. Perhaps you could take it to him. Yeah, sure. Why not? Yeah. His name is Avelion. Okay. So we gotta find a guard Avelion somewhere in Ronfar. I think I know where he is. Patrols the wilderness outside, not too far from Westgate. Yeah. So that shouldn't be too hard. Okay. Here's the guy we're looking for. Harvipon. 3 rabbit hides. No problem. I shall help. And we should already have those. Right? Yeah. We need more. Okay. So this is another one that we could just chain turn in if we wanted. But we only had 5 total, so we can't do that again. Let's see, what are the ones we have? Taste for meat. This is in Port Sandoria. We might run up there and go ahead and do that one, because I have the items for that as well. And that leads on to other quests as well. So we'll go ahead and do that one. We'll run up to Port Sandoria and find wherever that one is. It's started by an NPC called Antrano. And he is evidently inside the Rusty Anchor, which sounds like a tavern. I'll be honest, I hardly ever go to Port Sandoria. I I think that's like where the airship port is, but to be honest, I never got high enough level to use airships in this game, so I am not super familiar with the area. Not as familiar as I am with Southern Cinderia here. Actually, man, I was like, something sounds weird. Why does it sound so quiet? And I forgot that we turned off. Oops, we turned off the music in the last stream because we weren't getting music anyway. It was like bugged out or something. Try and see if the pickpocket quest is in this version. I will. Well, while we're there, we might as well. Let's see. Pickpocket. Where's it at? I'm looking on the wiki now. The pickpocket. Started by Mien in Port Sandoria. At I-8. Whoop, we're running into a fountain. Keep your eyes on the road, kids. Keep your eyes on the road. Oh yeah, there's this small Mithra child up here who also has the Moghouse quest. We might be able to do that. It's not super important right now, but if we had the opportunity to get the item we need, then we may as well get it out of the way. It is kind of handy to have the Moghouse exit, so you can essentially it lets you exit to any part of the city instead of just being in like exiting to the area you entered it from. It just makes things a little bit faster sometimes. There's a goblin that hides behind this wood. I have no clue what he does. His name is almost Goldilocks, if that means anything. Okay, so we're looking for... What were their names? We're looking for Mien to do the pickpocket. And we're looking for Entreno to do a taste for meat. So that's in the Rusty Anchor, Entreno is. And then I-8 for Mien. Okay. Let's check out our map. So I is... I-8. Where's 8? Right here. Okay. This is like right in this area. So she's standing by the docks, or by the ocean. Is it a child? Oh yeah, here she is. A small elven child. Oh boy, we get a cutscene. You are an adventurer, are you not? Tell me, what's your mission rank? I mean, you don't have to call me out, kid. Well, even the longest journey begins with a single step. Okay, come on. I don't need your patronage, kid. Hey, out of my way, Eska says. Oh, thief. Aldiret says. Uh-oh. I've been had. Stop that thief. I'm just going to stop and listen to her while she talks, and indeed not stop her. Confound it, she's getting away, but I can't abandon this post. Isn't it your job to chase thieves? You're like a guard, right? Say, that man needs help. Why don't you help him? I mean, I feel like a guard is the most suited to do this, but I can. For the right coin. You saw her, didn't you? The pickpocket? Yeah, she literally ran past. It was almost a confession that she just did. She, like, acted like a villain. She's cuffed my gold-rimmed glasses. They belong to my wife. Please get them back. Okay, alright. Okay, so we'll have to find her wherever the heck she is. But first, we're gonna give her more time to escape and find the rusty anchor. Where is that? Is it on the map? There's the Magic Mart, which is a fantastic name. There it is. Okay, so it's over this way. A lot of these quests send you into the same area, so it's just more efficient to grab them, like, all at the same time, and then run into, you know, Ronfar, and do it all at once, instead of having to zone back and forth a bunch of times. Hunter, where are you? Oh, there he is. I'm in the back. What's up, buddy? Egads, I'm hungry. I feel faint. Bring meat! Bring meat! Any meat, I say! I'm just back from a long march and I hunger. Terribly sorry, sir. We've run out of meat, you see. Out of meat? Well, I guess there's no helping that now, is there? What else have you got? The usual, she says. I'll bring it right out. By Altana. This guy, I like this guy. He's got a dramatic flair to him. Please, I've had not beans. Oh, good gravy. Please, I've had naught but beans for weeks, and a belly full of beans doesn't satisfy. If only had 5 slices of hare meat, I could make something for him. It's interesting you say that, old man. As a matter of fact, I have exactly 5 slices of hare meat. Here you go. How fortuitous. Altana bless you, I can finally make my customers some slices of grilled hare. Give me the meat then, and I'll make sure you're paid. Nice. By that point, they'll be all the way out in the dunes. Well, you know, we're going to the dunes anyway, so we can chase her that far. It'll be alright. Okay. So we got 150 gil, which means we got paid and also entertainment. Okay, so actually, wait. There was a follow-up to that, wasn't there? That's the one that I wanted to do. Okay, so that one we finish, and then there's another follow-up quest after that, called the Dismayed Customer. So this is from Guillemot in Port Sandoria, G7. So, I wish I could zoom out more on this map. So there's 7, so he's probably, yeah, he's probably also in the pub. Guillemot is his name. Is he in here? No, that's Kremeng. That's a guy. Guillemot. There he is. Hey, buddy. Got a quest for me? Ah, now I've gone and done it. Come now, why don't you just tell me what happened? I received a bond from a customer, a very important customer, mind you, and now I've lost it. I walked about so much yesterday I could have dropped it anywhere. Well, go on, we can't help you unless you say where you went. Yesterday morning I was at the South Auction House, then I went to the outpost in West Ronfar, and met a trader there. I took him all the way to Lathine Plateau. On the way back through West Ronfar I passed Nightwell, then I came back to the city through the West Gate. Say you don't think you could find that document for me, could you? I'd reward you, of course. What say you? Yeah, sure. We're going out there anyway. You'll go find it for me? That's a relief. You have my thanks, adventurer. So, was it the where could I have dropped it? Was it the South Auction House, or the outpost of West Ronfar, where I met the trader? Or maybe I dropped it when I escorted him to the Lathine Plateau, or when I passed Nightwell in West Ronfar, or even near the West Gate. Okay, so I'm guessing we have to check All those places. Oh, good. But that's fine. We're headed out that way anyway. So yeah, I don't... Let's see. Are there any other ones we want to pick up while we're here? Just to get them out of the way. That's in southern, so we don't need that. No, I don't think so. I think these are the only ones in port. There are other ones. Actually, no. Here's one. Revere Consortium. Looks like a delivery quest here, but it gives us a shield, which is nice, and unlocks future quests, so we'll probably want to do it. So he is at H9. His name is Fontumont. Fontumont. So H9 was... Okay, he's like in this area somewhere, right? Yeah, somewhere in this square. See if we can get him on tab anywhere. He might be upstairs. Fontumont? You're not Fontumont. Wait, is that him? There he is. Nice. Ah, what have you had here? A new recruit? I'm Fontumont. Nothing comes in or out of the Consortium's warehouse without me knowing about it. We get shipments from every land here. I can never hire enough workers to handle the load. Youngsters these days, they lack fortitude. They show up for work once or twice and then they disappear. Okay, boomer. Like seabirds, before a gale they are, leaving me holding the feathers. Oh, this reminds me. By any chance would you young person like to work for me? You wouldn't be needing work, would you? My gill's good and there's much to be done. Sure. Why not? That's the spirit. Here's some hope for you generations yet. Mind you, if you lose it, I expect payment for the lost goods. That's my only rule. The first parcel is for Regine's Magic Mart. Okay. The end of the passage branching off from the east tunnel. Oh, so we gotta go find it and then bring it to her. Or is that the... Oh no, that's probably where we have to take it to. Give the parcel to the shop owner, Miss Regine, if you would. Okay, yeah. We just gotta take it to her. That's down this way, as I recall. It's a weird looking goblin. Actually, he's kind of sweet looking. He's like a steampunk goblin. I've never seen a goblin like that before. That's pretty cool. I don't know if that's in the... I don't know if that's like in the regular game or if that's something Horizon added or what. Alright, magic shop should be up here. Just to the left. There is a quest you can do for this person in here, but it's really tedious, and I didn't feel like... I might do it off stream. There's some quests that are just kind of boring to watch. I have a... Actually, I have a package for you. I have a parcel for you, lady. Here, take it. Well, I didn't take you for a courier. You look more like an adventurer. I know, right? It's hard to keep with fashion these days. Let's have the parcel then. Yes. Yes, fashion. Drop in and do some shopping next time. Okay. Probably not. So evidently we have 3 people we have to deal with, so that's one. We gotta do 2 more. So one is at the auction house and the other one is at the pub. Your next parcel is for the auction house. Walk out the door over there and it'll be right in front of your nose. You can't miss it. Read the parcel to Upstole. Upstole? Alright. Alright, where you at, buddy? Upstole. 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 Come on, tab target. That scan going. Upstole? No. Maybe he's like hiding up here? Upstole? There he is. You, take this package. Yeah, parcel. What's an adventurer like you doing deliveries for? For money. It's a hard world up there. I mean, anybody can do what you're doing. How come an adventurer... Ah, never mind. Give my regards to the chief. I mean, he has a lot of faith in me, if I'm being entirely honest. Suppose that's commendable. It's hard to make fun of him for that. Fashion is endgame? Yeah, tell me about it. Okay. You there. Last one. Let's do it. Third for the pub. Go out the door below, then turn left and walk around the waterfront. We were just there, so we know where that's at. Deliver the parcel to a Mr. Faraday. And remember, you're on business. I mean, one drink isn't gonna hurt anything, right? Oh, Faraday. Faraday? Where's he at? Oh, yeah, it's this guy. Hey, guy. Here you go. Nope, not the ointment. Parcel. What's this? A parcel for me? But you're an adventurer, are you not? Did all these guys get like the same memo or something? There's gotta be plenty of work for your type. Don't waste your time hauling parcels to and fro. This kingdom honors those who carry swords, not parcels, in case you hadn't noticed. No wonder all the young people just quit with this kind of crap. Like, what the heck? Leave the package delivery to those with nothing better to do. Alright, jeez. Like, a thanks and maybe a tip would have been nice. Could you imagine if you like worked like as a delivery driver? You're like with Uber Eats or whatever, and like you got an order and you brought the order to someone's house and they're like, dude, why are you delivering stuff? You should like, I don't know, you should go join like the French Foreign Legion or something. You know, you should join the Merchant Marine, right? You'd be like, what the hell is wrong with you? You did well, Richter. That should be good for now, or that should do it for now. You've done well. Here, take this. Very nice. Hey, we got a shield. A Lowen shield. And I think as a thief I can equip that. Yeah. We've got a level 1 shield. Nice. Okay, cool. And all it cost us was some time. Okay, so I think that's the only one. Let me check the list, just to make sure. There's 2 more that we can pick up in South Sandoria. One we can actually finish while we're here in Sandoria. And then all the other ones we have should send us into Ronfar, or those sorts of regions. So once we do those, we'll go ahead and head out the gate and actually get to fighting stuff and whatever. This is actually one of those instances where it would be nice to have the Mog House, because I could have just gone to the Mog House up there in port, and then used the exit to pop back out on Southern Sandoria. But, alas, we don't have it unlocked yet. I might drop by the auction house and pick up, you have to give her a flower, a certain flower, so I might drop by the auction house and pick one up, just on the way. If and I don't forget. Do 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 do. So the one we should be able to get a little bit more gil. There's one where you talk to the armor, I remember. That's the one we're probably going to grab. That one, and we're going to grab another one. That's the one that'll send us to the tomb again. Crab dance. Crab raid. I think this is it here. Yeah.
Incoming emote.
Don't know what that was about, but cool. It must have been the hot pants. Okay, where's Roselle? There you are. Begging your pardon, but I'm busy. I must make a cloak for Prince Trion, and within the day. Is the master in? Michilka says. Michilka? What is it? I said I'm busy, and I meant it. I've been sent by Prince Piget to pay for the cloak he received from this establishment 2 days past. Ah, Prince Piget sent you. I beg your pardon. Here's the payment in full. Prince Piget was quite pleased, you know. Said the quality was second to none. Prince Piget is too kind. His words do the shop great honor. I will relay your words to the prince. Now I beg your leave. Now, where was I? Oh no, this will not do. I took payment for the cloak, but forgot to give him a receipt. Oh, Roselle. What a bonehead. And with the second one to finish, I have no time to carry a receipt over now. Perhaps you could help me. Would you take this receipt to Prince Piget in Châtel d'Oragia? Normally I do it myself, but if I don't finish the other cloak for Prince Trion, my reputation is mud. How about it? Will you help? Yeah, I'll take it. Yeah, I'll take it. I thank you. Remember, it's for Prince Piget. The guards at the gate will take it for you, I should think. Okay, so we gotta remember that name. We gotta remember which prince it's for. Which shouldn't be too hard, because it's just right there in the log, but... You know, someone could come along and, like, spam the chat or something. Prince Piget. See, Mystic, you thought fashion was in-game, but it's very prominent in early game too, you see. All these cloaks about. All these tales of cloaks and princes. Okay, we gotta talk to one of these dudes up here. Guillermo. Guillerme. Receipt. I can't read this fancy writing. Who's it for? Prince Triana, Prince PJ. It's for Prince PJ, as I recall. Alright, I'll deliver it for you. We can't let you in looking like that. What do you mean? What do you mean you can't let me in looking like this? What's wrong with this? The audacity. Oh, he's really booking it. Look at him go. Actually, I take that back. It's kind of like that scene in Monty Python where Lancelot's running up to the castle. Yeah. Deliver the receipt to Prince PJ. You're dismissed. Oh, and tell that shopkeeper to send someone respectable next time. The nerve! Oh my god. I have to go cry about that. I equipped the hot pants because they're +1 defense, I'll have you know. I didn't see that guy out there killing goblins and bats. So we take this back to the guy. We get, I think, 200 gil because we got the right prince remembered. And then there's one more lady just over here too that we'll talk to. Then we'll be on our way, finally. Dum 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 dum. Oh, Roselle, I have returned. Ah, thanks for your help. It's not much, but please accept this as payment. What? They complained about your attire? Yeah, right? Crazy. Well, you can't really blame them. Alright, listen, old man. Listen, I know someone in the Tanners Guild on the west side. She can help you. She's a Mithra by the name of Hana Puna. Go talk to her and she'll fix you up. We will actually be talking to her later, once we get another sheep hide. So, cool. That one's done. She actually won't fix us up very much, because all she has is, the quest reward is just a pair of gloves. And the gloves we have are actually better than what she can give us. But, it's a 3-part quest, and later on, once we get higher reputation ranks, we can get a decent next slot from it. I don't know if it'll be like an upgrade from what we'll have then, but I at least want the option to have it. Oh, this is the wrong house. We are just trespassing in the wrong house. Yeah, here we go. Indicia, I have a request. Would you go to the tomb and replace the offering there with fresh water? Yeah, sure. And you'll help? Excellent. Please take the skin of well water to the King Rempir's tomb and exchange it with a tomb guard's water skin you'll find there. Alright. Sure. Nice. Now we can be on our way, finally. No more running around. No more reading dialogue out loud. At least for now. Now we can just get back to good old-fashioned forest killing. Sort of. Well, there's still going to be a lot of running, but you know what I mean. I think there's a gate guard over here. We can start the mission and do it. We just gotta turn this axe to do the first mission. Ambrotian, I have an axe for you. This guy doesn't look pleased to be here. A recruit? What do you want with this gatehouse? He says. A mission, please. One mission, please. Not much work for those wet behind the ears. But how about slaying Orcish scouts? Only the yellowest of yearlings would run from that, and I've no work for cowards, or we've no work for cowards here, rather. If you're here to take the mission, I'll be happy to explain. Yes. Tell me more. Here's your mission. Orcish scouts roam outside. Kill one and bring his axes through. You have to bring one Orcish axe. No other kind will do, understand? That is all. You may take the mission then? Yes. I will take it. Bring me those axes and your mission will be a success. No running away now. You've a proud country to defend. As a matter of fact, I think I'm about to exceed your expectations, sir. Not to brag, but I already got one. Oh, you're back! Well, if you're so happy you defeated an orc or two, you have a long way to head. I mean, but does it count that I predicted that you would want it, right? No? Okay, well. For one so new, I'd be... Lord Knight, forgive this interruption, but there is something I must ask of you. It says, Rochefogna. I question whether Lady Leot? Man, these Frenchy names. Truly passed away 15 years past. Tell me, of what cause did she die? Who are you, and why do you pry with such inquiries? Please, I have traveled from afar to see Her Highness. You what? Very well, listen closely. 15 years ago, Queen Leota fell to a rare sickness. She left this world before we could save her. Ah, so an illness claimed her life. Well, it's none of your concern at any rate. Even if she lived, an adventurer like you could never see her, much less the inside of Chateau d'Oragia. What was the name of her illness? We are not told such things. Only the royal family would know. Is that so? Well, I thank you for your kindness, proud knight of Sandoria. Hey, wait! There he goes. What a mysterious stranger. What's the matter with that adventurer? He was awfully stubborn, wasn't he? I mean, I wouldn't call it stubborn. Nosy, maybe. He seemed to know the late queen personally, but how could he not be aware of her death? Yeah, I don't know. At any rate, your work is done. Excellent form, my friend. Thank you. And now we take the second mission. Bat Hunt. Have you ever set foot into King Rampier's tomb? Indeed I have. 200 years ago, the curtain fell on the golden age of Sandoria. Civil war erupted over the kingdom's hegemony. King Rampier was there to extinguish the conflict. When he died, he was interred in a great tomb south of East Romfar. But unknown hands have defiled his grave of late. Visitors report missing gravestones and shadows twisting in the caverns. Ravaging a royal tomb is an unforgivable crime. Your orders are to investigate the tomb and determine if there is any truth to what they say. Do you understand? Yes. I implore you to take haste to King Rampier's tomb. You may find proof of grave robbers there. Alright. But wander too deeply in and goblins might find you, buddy. Listen, me and the goblins, there's nothing to worry about there. Tread boldly, my friend, but do not go in over your head. Okay, cool. So I think we're set to go out now, finally. Amphibian, yeah. Signet, please. Thank you, thank you. So things we need to look out for. Let me go back to the list here. Things we need to look out for. We're looking for Eska, who ran away. I believe she's in West Ronfahr, not East. So we'll go to West after this. That's for a different one. Okay, West Ronfahr is for the documents the guy left, so we'll have to go there for that. Fort Sandoria, we already did that one. Grave Concerns. Okay, so that one is for the tomb, and the one we just picked up, the mission is for the tomb. So we'll go to tomb first, then we'll loop back around to West Ronfahr, do the things there, and then head back to Sandoria to turn it all in. And along the way, we're going to be looking for sheep. We're going to kill sheep for their sheepskins. And hopefully we can knock out like 5 quests at once.
You've been examined.
Let's see. Oh. Getting more admirers. Telling you, it's the hot pants. We already know that one. Oh yeah, we had Sentry's Peril. That one's in West Ronfahr too, I believe. Display customer, grave concerns, and growing flowers. Yeah. Exterminate bats from King Ronfahr's tomb and bring back proof of your deeds. So I believe that you actually, for this one to count, you actually have to examine the tomb there. I could be wrong about that. You might just be able to bring the scales back, because that's what it's asking for. You kill the bats, they drop the orc scales, and then you bring them back. But I believe you also have to interact with the tomb. Maybe that's optional, but we're going there anyway, so that's what we'll do.
You've been examined.
Wow, going for a second look, jeez. How scandalous. Some dude out here murdering forest hares. So if I'm not mistaken, the sheep should be like around this area-ish. Sort of in like the southern half of the Ronfahr zones. Oh, there's one. Now, I do think they link. So, we want to be a little bit careful. I don't think they'll give us too much of an issue. We'll pull them this way a bit.
Your skill has increased.
Just in case that one roams close. A little bit more of a buffer room. Hopefully you won't aggro. Alright, so to next level we're sitting at about, what? 500, 600 XP? We should be able to get 15.
Your skill has increased.
We should be able to get 15 tonight, no problem. Just by killing stuff. Hey, we got a sheepskin. I guess there's not actually a reason to kill this thing now. So it's your lucky day, sheep. Talk about luck. That's like the third thing that we've gone out and got what we were looking for in the first kill. Any of these? Yeah, we could probably kill some of these orcs. Just for the XP. Can I pick this guy without the other one? Yeah. Come here. So, as long as we can wipe out that like 500 or 600 XP, just in the course of doing like running around and stuff, we'll get level 15 and that'll be essentially totally prepped for dunes. Once we finish all these quests. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, bum, bum. Come on, hit the guy. That's better. Ow. 60 XP? That's not bad. For not having a XP ring on. $29.79, so we're almost 3K. So yeah, 400 XP. Ish. Give or take 100. Gobos? Any gobos? Any gobos want to die? Yes? No? No. Evidently not. Wow, yeah, I guess there's just no music in this zone. Thought maybe last stream it was like a bug or something, but that's alright. We won't be here for very long. The awkward, unsettling silence won't drive us too crazy, I don't think. The good news is it looks like someone may have already come through and cleared out mobs, so we might just be able to run right there. Pretty sure we can take anything in here. I'm not too worried about dying or whatever, but if you get mobs that are just high enough to aggro you, they will, like, you know, take time to dispatch. Although it's not the worst thing in the world because they would give XP. Mouse pad? Probably weak. Yeah. Oh, there's a gobbo. And more gobbos. Come on, target him. I will say one of the things that's kind of weird about this game is trying to target by clicking stuff can be kind of weird sometimes. Like it's kind of weirdly imprecise, and I'm not sure why. Like the cursor doesn't register that you're on target very well. Also, can you please stop moving? Thank you. Oh, this one doesn't give XP anyway. Alright. My bad, I should have checked that first. Oh, that one's easy prey. Take him out. Take this bed out. If only for the combat music. Do 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 dum dum. Oh yeah, let's start stealing some stuff. Nice, we stole some thread. This freaking shirt's gonna fall off now. It's gonna fall apart. Like a sweater. Should we rest? We'll rest after this. We fight this thug. Bam! Okay, where are we at now? 3089. We have Dia on, so we're taking damage. We can't rest yet. Alright, there we go. So like I said earlier, I definitely want to get to Dunes tonight. I don't know if I'll actually do anything in Dunes. Soloing in Dunes at level 15 is probably pretty difficult. I don't know how reliable that would be. I don't think that it would be very, like, consistent to XP. And, quite honestly, more likely is that it would just lead me to my death. Because the stuff in Dunes is probably still too high. What I could do, and what I have done before, is run to Dunes, set a home point there, and then go, I think, south into Highlands, which is a slightly lower level, and just kill the easy preys there. Just farm those. You can solo those fairly easily. You can maybe get a few more levels, and that might bump you up enough to get, like, to start killing lizards or whatever. But we'll see. It also depends on, like, if I can get other people together or find groups or whatever. But at the very least, I want to just, like, get to Dunes tonight. That's the plan. Oh, we still have some other stuff to do beforehand. Oh no, Steve! He's passed on. That's so sad. He was such a good guy, is probably something that I would say if I knew him. Woo! How about that awkward silence, though, right? Crazy. Okay. I think this is the tomb that we gotta do stuff with. Nothing weird, just, you know. We gotta trade the water, I think. The lost water skin is back where you first found it. Okay, yeah. We got the Tomb Guard's water skin, right? That's what we were supposed to do, I think. What was it? Grave concerns? Replace the water for King Rampiers with a fresh offering. Yeah, I think so. Alright, I think we got that. Now we just interact with the tomb. We should get a cutscene. Ooh, mysterious. My mysterious friend who likes asking questions. King Rampir, it is I, Rochefort Thogna. I'm never gonna get these names right. Does your majesty not remember me? Often in youth did I hear stories of your majesty's glorious reign. I longed to grow into a man like the great dragon king, Ranpere. Try though I did, I have failed. I have lost everything, even the most sacred of possessions. Your majesty, please tell me, whence has the sword disappeared? Did you dismiss it? Who is there? Just an adventurer, are you? In search of tomb robbers? Well... Yes, of late many of the cairns are missing. Who could it be, and for what end? Wait, could the sword be here? Say not another word, Rochefort, says Valdorim. Valdorim, Adventurer, look no further than bats for your proof of tomb robbing. Whoever came left much before departing. Come, Rochefort, we go. Interesting. Bit of intrigue going on. Something about a sword. Honestly, I still have no clue what the storyline of this is, because I've never gotten that far into the game before. So I don't know what all this business is about swords and kings and water skins, but there's something afoot. Definitely something going on. Alright, get us out of this freaking quiet place. Before we go mad! Oop, is this guy gonna come after me? Yes. Let's take him out. Let's take him out. He's gotta go. Yeah, beast boy. Actually, I wonder how much, is it bronze? I think you melt them down in a bronze ingot. I think you melt down 4 beast coins into a single bronze ingot. I wonder how much those go for.
Your skill has increased.
On account of I love money. And we'll do lots of things to get it. Nice, a wild onion. Speaking of money. So I sold those for like 750 a pop, which is pretty good at this level. I mean, once you get to a certain level, 750 is nothing, but if you can farm this... Like, one of the reasons I think that people like Sandoria so much when they start this game is because you can come to Tomb and so many of the drops you get you can sell for pretty good money. Like, the goblins drop the onions, which at this point you can sell for 750 a pop on the auction house, which is what I did, which is how I got a bunch of money whenever I logged in. The bats all drop wings, and so you can turn those in for 100 gil a pop for quest turn-ins. I mean, what else drops? What else drops here? The worms drop the flint rocks, which you can auction house, but I think those are also used for arrows, like low-level arrows that you can sell for a decent amount too, if you have the skills to do it, the synthesis skills, which is woodworking, I think. So, like, it's a pretty decent place. I'm pretty sure that's one of the reasons why so many people choose Sandoria.
Your skill
why
has
it's so
increased.
consistently, like, out-popping the other ones. I think Bastok is usually in second as far as total population, and then Windurst is like almost always in third place in everything, unfortunately. Which is kind of a shame because I like Windurst. Like, I like it as a city. Um, like if I had to choose, like if Richter had to choose a nation to like retire to, right? So like, and so however many years, when Richter's like done his adventure days and he's like
Your
old
skill
and
has
wearing
increased.
slippers and he wants to retire, and he has to like choose, he has to choose the Vana'diel version of like Boca Raton or whatever. It would probably be Windurst, right? Because it's very chill there. I mean, there's not a whole lot going on. You don't have to worry about like crazy stuff happening. There's no orcs that are like kidnapping children or anything in the area. There's Yagudo, but like the Taru kind of have like a weird armistice with them. It doesn't really stop all hostilities, but you know, they essentially pay like a protection racket to the Yagudo there. So, like, you worry about Birdmen? Not really. Plus, like Sandoria, I mean, the taxes are crazy. It's like, sure, the property prices, like property values are probably really good in Sandoria, but you know, that's a double-edged sword if you have to buy. Man, talk about like a seller's market. Jeez. In truth, I don't know why Windurst's his pick lasts so much. I would say, because I'm sitting here being like, oh yeah, Windurst's pretty cool. I really like Windurst, but like all of my characters have all been either Sandoria or Bastok for various like practical reasons, not necessarily like not for reasons of taste or like aesthetic preference or whatever. So I guess I don't have much room to talk, but it is interesting. I think their like their low-level conquest stuff kind of sucks for any type of melee types, but there's some pretty good options if Windurst, once you get into like rank 2, rank 3 rewards for conquest points, and if Windurst is in first place, like you can get some, there's like a two-handed sword you can get from it that fills like a nice kind of equipment gap for, you know, characters who use two-handed swords and stuff like that. But they very rarely ever get first place, I've found. There's just not enough people on it. At some point I'll probably switch. For that reason, for some reason, I'll probably switch to Windurst. I'm planning on doing all the nations, and that's what most players do, from what I understand, to get like total completion of all the stuff as you wind up doing the mission, you know, the mission progression for all the nations. But if I had my druthers, I would probably pick Windurst as like the sort of final home, just because it's kind of cool. It's kind of a neat place. It's very chill. Even if I do like the forests and stuff around far better. Oh, thank God. I can hear the pan flutes or whatever they are. Okay, so next we gotta go to West Romfar. So we just head straight north and pop right over. Or kill this orc for the XP. Alright, how close are we now? 30, okay, so like 100 XP away from 15. No problem, I'm sure we can find something in West Ronfar to kill. seem to recall this little, like, valley here we're walking through is, like, weirdly long. Like, it feels like you have to walk down it forever before you finally zone. Or maybe that's on the other side, I don't know. I see trees, though. Alright, this is where things are going to get a little weird, because I have to find where all this stuff is located at. So for the documents, I recall one of the locations was the auction house, which we probably should have checked before we left. That was my bad. But there's Nightwell, which is like a little pond here in West Ronfar, as I recall. There was the outpost that we'll have to check. We're also looking for this Eska thief chick. Let me see. Speak to the end again to get a quest item. Oh no. Oh no. We didn't speak to her. Oh no. Okay. That is also my bad. I might have prematurely walked away from that quest. So evidently we were supposed to talk to the little girl again to get the button, and we neglected to do that. Oh, that's what I get for skimming stuff. Okay, but we can still do the other stuff down here. And we can always go get the button and come back. I don't know where she is, though. Where's she at? She's an F6 in West Ronfar. In a tower. Alright, where's F6? Okay, so it's up here. Yeah, she's probably in this tower right here. That's not too far. Yeah, that shouldn't be a problem. Okay, so Nightwell's down here. That's the pond. So we had to get the documents for the guy. We have to look in the places for that. Eska, which we can't do right now. We did Grave Concerns. And we also did the mission. So yeah, the only thing we're looking for right now is the documents that the guy dropped. So I guess we're looking for some point to interact with up here. Oh, is this it? Nightwell? And... hello? Okay, that must not be it. Oh, what's this? Over there. Yeah, I think this is a pretty popular little fishing spot. There's like a bunch of loiterers. Standing around. Fishing up stuff. Fish, presumably. Carps, by the look of it. We'll take care of this guy. So one of the things about Final Fantasy XI that I don't understand, and don't ask me why goblins have these weird cod pieces. The metal armor goblins. I'm not sure.
Your skill has increased.
I'm not sure who designed it that way, but it is the way it is. And that's how it was in retail, as I recall. So that's not the fault of Horizon. Don't blame them. It is kind of funny, though. Like, why is it like that? Why do they feel the need to put that in? I don't know, but it's funny. Wait, where's that? Oh, there it is. Found some scraps of worthless paper. Okay, well, that wasn't it, I don't think. It didn't give me an item, so I assume that was not it. Alright, let me check. So, near the entrance to Lethane, near the Nightwell, so we'll check the Lethane and the outpost. Let's check down here first, near the Lethane entrance. This is the way we'll go to head to Dunes later. Down this path. We're looking for a little free question mark, Dealy Bob. Oh, what'd-you-ma-digit? Where's that? There it is. Yep, scraps of worthless paper, of course. Okay, let's check the outpost then, because I'm pretty sure that was the last place you said. He said the outpost and he said the auction house. So if it's not the outpost, it must be at the auction house. Goblin. Take him out. They should give us our level, I think. Come on, stop running. Quit moving. Stop, stop. Okay, fine. I'll fight both of you. Please don't kill me first. I would appreciate it if you didn't. If we kill this Weaver and we get a level, it should pop us back to full health anyway. So. That did not give us a level. But I think we'll be fine anyway. I'll just have to rest afterwards. Should have done that before. Should have played it safe. Man, these freaking monks, dude.
Your skill has increased.
There we go. We don't even have to rest. Nice. I think we got sneak attack now, don't we? Abilities? Not job traits. We have treasure hunter now, though. That's pretty cool. That increases drop rates. Yeah, we got sneak attack. Nice. Okay, so let's go ahead and make a macro for that, because that'll help us kill stuff. What should we put it on? Not the weapon skills. We'll go with... yeah, okay. That's fine. Oh. There we go. Nope. Hold on. Sneak attack. Okay, whatever. JA. Sneak attack. I don't... Because it gives you... It's like a self buff, so I don't think it has a specific target indicator. Hold on, let's try it. No. Okay, I don't remember the macro command to target self. Is it just me? Maybe? Me? Suck it to me? Hit me with your rhythm stick? Yeah, there we go. Alright. Cool. So the way sneak attack works in this is it's not a specific attack. It essentially gives you a little buff. Lasts for a minute, and it's positional. So like, it's ticking down right now. Carrion Worm is not the best thing to do with this because it's hard to tell what is the backside, but it's positional, right? So it'll trigger on the next attack. There you go. It'll trigger on the next attack, and if you're behind your target, then it'll do the extra damage. It'll give you a guaranteed critical with really good damage. If you're not behind your target, then it'll just count as a normal attack. So that's how sneak attack works, and that's also how trick attack works, which is another one we'll get later as a thief. Okay, where's this nonsense? There it is. I saw it. There it is. And nice, we got it. Document is got. Now later on, one of the things I'll be doing are supply quests. I don't know if I explained this in a different stream, but essentially what that little building was back there, that was an outpost. And each region has an outpost in it. And what you can do is if your nation controls a region through the conquest system, then you can talk to the guy who you turn in conquest points for and who casts Signet on you, and you can ask him to do a supply quest, a supply run. And he'll essentially give you a choice to pick from regions that are currently owned by your nation. So the idea is you take a supply quest for a specific region your nation owns, you hoof it all the way out there, you give the supplies to the guard, and what that does is it gives you a little bit of conquest points, and more importantly, it unlocks teleporting. So it's essentially a way to kind of fill out a fast travel system for later on. And there are certain requirements, you have to be a certain level to go to certain regions and stuff like that. But it's really handy to do it. Now, unfortunately, last week whenever I started streaming this, Sandoria had control of Volcrum, or not Volcrum, the region that Volcrum Dunes is in. They don't have it anymore. Now Bastok owns it. Same ones who actually are in control of Ronfar right now. So evidently a bunch of Bastokians decided to get out and work their tails off and just start taking zones. But that's okay. I was hoping to get a supplies run out there. That way we can teleport back out to Dunes later without having to run, but then this is the breaks. Sometimes you just gotta work with what you got. In fact, what regions are currently controlled? So Norvalen, that's in Jugner. That's too high level for me. So is Pashao. Lobo, that's too high for me, I think. Definitely. Zolkheim is the one with dunes in it, and it's currently held by Bastok. Is anything over here? Saruta Baruta, we could run all the way to Taruland and do a supply run there. That's an awful far way to go, though, at my current level. It might be better to wait till level 20 once I get a Chocobo license, and then use a Chocobo to run there from, like, Juno or wherever. Take a Chocobo from Sandoria or the Crag to Juno, and then run from Juno to Saruta Baruta on a supply quest. Is this Orcish fodder? Nah. I have a feeling that we're going to be kind of hard pressed to find mobs that'll give us XP now, even though it would be nice to have like a little bit of an XP buffer. In this game, very similar to older MMO styles, this is another way that it's similar to like EverQuest and whatnot, is that when you die, you lose XP. And if you lose enough XP it'll actually drop you down a level. So like, since we just leveled up, if we were to die and we lost, 100, 200 XP or whatever, that would put us below the level that we got for this current level at 15. So
You've been examined.
we would drop back down to 14, and we would lose sneak attack and all that kind of stuff until we got back up to 15. So, yeah. You have to be kind of careful. Sometimes it helps that for when you to level, to like just do a little bit of extra killing to give yourself a buffer, just in case, you die again. If you're planning on, stopping XPing, right, like in an area, you say, oh, I'm going to stop at level 15 or whatever, and then, run to a different area, a higher level area or whatever. Sometimes it's better to stay behind, get some extra XP if you can. That way, in case if you die along the way, you don't drop the level. And you can get like a second shot at it without having to go back. Okay, turn-ins. We will go by the Leatherworkers Guild first, because that's close. We'll talk to Hanapuna, who will give us a pair of gloves that we probably won't use. But we can sell them, so. We forgot to talk to what's-his-face, the guard, for her. We'll do that at the same time we run back out to find Eska. There she is. The Mithra chick. Up there. Hey lady, I got sheepskins for you. Apprentice, the Tanner's Guild. I dream of becoming a tanner, but work experience is hard to come by these days. Head to West Far and collect 3 sheepskins. I'll make something for you. Well, will you collect them? Yeah, I'll collect them. In fact, I already got them. Where they at? There they are. Nope, that's 2. We need 3. Come on. There we go. What fine skins you brought me. They smell so tasty. Okay, that's weird. But it won't do to eat one's materials, will it? Wait just a moment, I'll make something for you. Here you are. I think you'll find it worth the wait. I think that rolled R was supposed to be like a purr sound, since the Mithra are like cat girls, but I'm not going to be doing any purring on stream. There's a lot of things I'll do, but I draw the line at purring. Probably. We'll see. What are those? I don't think they're as good as the Royal Footmen's. No. I get 1 extra defense and +3 attack with the Footman gloves. So we'll just sell them. We'll see what they go for on the auction house. Probably not much. What do they go for just to a vendor? No, can't talk to him. Are you selling stuff? Yes. What are they worth? 93 gil. Okay, we'll check the auction house. We can probably get better than that. We can sell that onion while we're at it. But you sell things, wild onion, holy guacamole. Those really shot up in price. Okay, well. Go ahead and sell that. I wasn't expecting those to be going for 1,200 a pop. How about these? Wow, 1,000. Okay, hold on. These really jumped up in price too. What the heck's going on? Is that right? I mean, if it's the last sell price, sometimes you get these weird like last sell prices that are way higher than the rest of stuff. But that one had 2 cells at 1,000 each, so you know, I'm not gonna argue with the market. Market knows better than I do. Okay, what do we need to turn? Oh yeah, missions. So we'll turn in the mission we had, and we'll also turn in the lady who asked us to take water to the tomb. Ambrosian, I have returned, and I have scales. Have you really searched the tomb? Yes. Here, take them. Taketh thine scales, guardsman. So, you got this from bats in King Rampert's tomb? You see, this actually belonged to an orc. What could orcs want with the tomb? At any rate, your mission is over. Speak not a word of this to another. Okay, let's go turn in this water. Bum, bum, bum. Alright, you're not sure you've heard? Okay, yes. Well, indeed, well then... Hold on. Wait, I think we have to give her the water skin. You lost the water skin, but to travel to the Lake King's tomb back is no mean feat. I commend you. Wait, what? What do you mean we lost the water skin? I thought to take the cost of the water skin out of your compensation, but I cannot disregard the toil you've endured on my behalf. You deserve your full reward. Okay, that works for me. 560 gil? Sure, take it. It's actually a pretty good reward. I'm not positive exactly what happened with the water skin. Don't know why it's missing. Not sure, but it's fine. I'll take it. Okay. Now we gotta go back to Port Sandoria. Oh yeah, we should get the flower for the girl, so that we can move around faster. I think she needs an amaryllis. Is the one she's looking for. I will look it up just to be on the safe side. So there's one of these Beeford girls in each of the nation's capitals, and they all offer this quest to be able to do like the safe house or the mog house exit stuff. But each one wants a different flower. So I think it's in is it alchemy? Carnation, yeah, it's probably here somewhere. Amaryllis. No, that's red. We don't want red. He said a white flower, I'm pretty sure. Is it a marguerite? Yeah, I think it's a marguerite. How much do these cost? 600? Not a problem. No problem. I'm freaking money bags right now. Did we get it? No. Okay. Let's try 700. I bid 700. Okay, cool. We got the marguerite. I probably should have double checked that on the wiki or something before I bought it, but whatever. We'll roll the dice. It's fine. Going by context clues of what she said last time, or at least what I think I recall she said, that should be the right flower. Alright, here she is. Here, kid, take this. Trade. Meow! A marguerite for me? Yeah! Queen man, I need to, like, sit down and figure out how to pronounce all these names. Garden will be prettier than ever. Aw. What a cute kid. You've been so nice, I want to give you something to say thanks. Tell you my secret. He's meowing at me. But don't tell anyone, okay? Sure. Nice. You learned your way through the back alleys of Sandoria. Now you can exit to any area from your residence. It's actually very handy in certain situations. So, quick and easy little quest to unlock something that's kind of like nice quality of life. And there'll be an example of that here shortly once we get up to the port and get the stuff we need. Pepigort. Pepigore? Pepigore? I don't know. Okay, so the one guy was in the tavern, and we'll talk to the little girl. We'll talk to Mien on the way. She should be standing out here. Hey kid, do you have a button by any chance? Say, is this yours? It looks like a button. Maybe it fell off when that lady ran into you. It's not yours, huh? How odd. I'm sure it wasn't here a moment ago. Well, I'll give it to you anyway. Perhaps it'll be of some use. See, I know that's a lie, because you've been holding it for, like, ever. That's fine. Ah, these kids in the way. Okay. Gulamon. That's who it was. Now, when we picked that up, it was a key item, so we should just be able to talk to him. What? You found it! The missing bond! My reputation is saved! Here, it's not much, but please accept this as my thanks. You, well earned it today. Nice! 560 gil. We are making bank today. Alright. So now that we have the button, and we turn that one in, we can actually get directly back to Southern Sandoria by going through the Mog House, which is up here, as I recall. So it saves us the entire awkward run back down there, where I have to like think of stuff to say and, and whatnot. Mutagen? Mutagen. What? What? Okay, actually while I'm here, is there anything I want to do? Is there anything in my delivery box? Nope. Nothing new. Is there anything I want to store? I got a ton of crystals. And some other stuff. Let me stick the sheep meat in here. We may as well stick the crystals in too. Beast coin, yeah. All this stuff might be useful later. So we'll just stick it in there, get it out of the inventory. Okay, I think that's it. Okay, select an area to exit to. Southern Sandor is where we're headed. So one more trip out to Ronfar to do these last two quests. Then we'll probably pick up the final mission for this rank and do it.
You've been examined.
Okay, I'm marking some these quests off the list. By marking them off the list, I mean I'm closing tabs. Alright, so out here we have to find the guard who's patrolling, and we have to go talk to the thief. So, as I recall, the guard should be patrolling along the road, just out here. We'll give him the ointment from his wife. Let's see, where was that tower at? Oh, I think we're actually on the wrong road. We want to take the north road, not the south one. Technically it's one big road because it loops around, but you know what I mean. Like we want to be up here on the northern side of it. Yeah, the quests in this game are, quests and the missions for that matter are, there's a lot of back and forth with it. It's very much not like WoW or anything like that, where you've got like a central questing hub and you just kind of hang around and do the quests in an area until they're all done, and then you go on with your, with your journey to the next area. Like, all the quests I'm doing now are like the very entry-level quests for this area.
Incoming tell.
And later on, oh, he's a... yeah, so Hiza decided that he was going to actually, because he wasn't very far along in the leveling process either, he decided that he was going to try to make a hardcore character, because that's the first one that he's ever done too. So he decided he was going to make one, and maybe we can duo in Dunes or something like that. Once we both get to the appropriate level and location. Oh, I think this is our guard. I think this is the owner of said ointment. What was I saying before that? Oh yeah, questing is... Let's see, thank you for your help. I was wondering what to do about that worm bite, nasty buggers. Those worms are. Ah, that did the trick. One dab of ointment and I'm good as new. There are more and more fiends out these days. Watch out for them outside the city walls, especially orcs. They'll start a fight at the drop of a hat. Actually, I have a request for you. Do you think you can take this container to my wife? Yeah, sure. Anyway, quests, as I was saying. So the quests are like spread out amongst the whole game, and they're not like centralized in areas. So like, once we leave here, we'll go to Dunes. There's a town in Dunes called Selbina, and one of the quests in Selbina will bring us back to Ronthar. So you wind up traveling all over the world for all these various quests. Like I said, it's another one of those design elements that's very similar to the older style of MMOs like EverQuest, as opposed to the newer style of MMOs like WoW. And I mean, WoW's not exactly a new game, but they kind of like made that format popular. Like whenever you think of that kind of, what do they call it, like theme park MMO, WoW is kind of the one that everyone thinks of. But this has an older design philosophy. Anyway, Eska says, "Me, a pickpocket? Is this the way of adventurers today, chasing down and accusing ladies of crimes? Lady, I literally saw you do it. You like cackled like a supervillain about it in front of everyone. Just who do you think you are? Look, let's just forget this little meeting ever happened. Bring evidence? I mean, okay, here you go. Here's a button. The silver button is engraved with the likeness of an eagle. That's actually kind of cool. What's that? Say, that eagle button. That's mine. I must have dropped it when I ran into you at the dock. Whoops, I've gone and set it now. Yep. What a noob. Fine, here's those worthless gilt glasses back. Satisfied? Good. Now off with you. Okay, we're just gonna let her go. We're not gonna do anything about it. We got it back, so... Whoop. My chat closed. Oh no, what's everyone saying about me? Probably nothing. You need the button? Yeah. Yeah, we learned that the hard way, Mystic. But we got it now, so it's cool. We'll run the glasses back. We'll take the ointment case back. Once we turn those in, we'll go ahead and grab the 1-3, mission 1-3. And once we complete that, that'll bump us up to rank 2. Then we can prepare for our journey. The journey south. This is the wrong way. That's going to Gelsba. We don't want to go there yet. Yeah, overall, with this character, I've kind of got a interesting opportunity, because historically I've in these games where you can be any class you want, I've generally only stuck with one class per character. Mainly because whenever I make characters for MMOs, and it's the same way whenever I make like D&D characters and stuff like that, I've got like a very specific like concept in mind, right? It's like this character does this thing. This is just who they are, and this is what they're good at, and this is what they are, right? And that's probably because I've played, you know, D&D, and I've played so many of the Western-style MMOs that don't really do that. In this game, I kind of have an opportunity here, because whenever I think of Richter as a character in Final Fantasy, I think of him as like he's like a Corsair, right? I want to make him a Corsair, like a piratey, gambler type ranged character. Corsairs are like ranged support group characters. So that's eventually what I want to make him. However, because Corsair is not out on this server yet, it's given me a chance to like mess around with different classes and stuff. So I'm going to be messing around with trying different things out. Maybe I'll make him a mage for a while. I would like to try a ranger because I think that might be, maybe that's a decent sub job for a Corsair. I don't know. And I have access to that now, so I could just roll that and get levels in it. But really, you know, the world's sort of our oyster as far as that's concerned. Like, we could try out all different kinds of classes and get a taste for them, see how they play. Historically, I've never played a ranged class in this game. I assume it's a little bit tedious because there is no ranged attack, like auto ranged attack, like there is in WoW or whatever. You have to like manually put in a ranged attack every time you do it. So I don't know how fun that's going to be, but we'll see. We'll mess around with it. Okay, appointment case goes to Lan or whatever her name is over here. The dude's wife. There's this lady here who's still just walking around these stalls very slowly. She's meandering about. In the dead of night. It's literally 4:30 in the morning and she's just meandering around. But then again, all these people are, so it's not that unusual in Sandoria, I guess. Not the glasses. Appointment case. Thank you so much. With more fiends in the woods, always my husband returns with scrapes and scratches. There are troubling days for us all. These are troubling days for us all, I should say. Here, it's not much, but please accept this as a token of my gratitude. Nice! We got a second pair of hot pants. Just what we've always wanted. Here. Let's put those on. Yeah. Just because the other ones, you know. The other ones could probably use a wash by this point. Get some fresh ones. Okay, yeah. So we'll go to the Mog House. Go up to port through the Mog House, give the guard the glasses, and then we'll go back to here, the Southern Sandoria, through the Mog House again. I did say there would be a lot of running around and talking to NPCs this one. I don't know. We are going to have some nice fights, though, here coming up, so we don't got to wait too much longer. If this is boring or whatever, sorry. Just the nature of it.
Incoming tell. Incoming tell. Incoming tell.
Okay, so I just noticed that I've been muted for like ever, evidently. I don't know how much talking I missed and all that, but I assume it was a considerable amount. So my apologies for that, for just being silent and all that. Uh, I don't know if I accidentally bumped the mute button or what, but that was not intentional. Anyway, as I was saying, like, this is Orc Central. Or not, actually it's not. That's the exact opposite of what I was saying. This is Gelsba. This is like Orc. It's not like big city Orc, it's like suburb Orc, if that makes sense. Right? So like if you got like the main population of Orcdom is in a different place, it's called Davoy. But this is like a little, well, it's an outpost, right? It's like a decent-sized outpost, and there's a fort here. But there's still a lot of orcs, right? And it's mainly populated by orcs, even though it's not the main orc place. I can't believe that I was muted. I had a whole thing. I was like ruminating on the nature of the brain and psychology, and how like music, music like tickles your brain in a certain way so that you can hear like a tune when you're like 13, and then later on when you're in your 40s and you hear that tune again, like you remember it exactly. Like you can just not hear it at all in that entire time, but because you like hear it again, suddenly it all comes back to you immediately in some weird way. Like music like hits your brain in a way that other stuff doesn't, that other information doesn't. It's so weird.
Your skill has increased.
Let's ask Pizza. Let's see if he's watching the stream.
Your skill has increased.
Or listening to the stream, I suppose. Because if he's playing, he's probably paying attention to that.
Your skill has increased.
I hope I don't die here.
Incoming tell.
Okay, so you are listening. Okay. How long was I muted for? Do you know?
Incoming tell.
20-ish minutes. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, so, well, maybe that's for the best. I don't know, was the content better or worse whenever I wasn't talking? That should be the question I'm asking.
Incoming tell.
I just thought you were in a grinding groove. No, I was like ruminating on all kinds of stuff. I was ruminating on philosophy and the nature of the universe, and I was doing like voices for all the characters. Oh. How scuffed. How absolutely scuffed. Anyway, since
Incoming tell.
only ruminate on the philosophy of Vanadil, not the real world we are escaping from. Well, you know. there's some overlap there. But anyways, as I had said before, but probably no one heard me, is the fight we're about to go into. One, I'm not sure if I'll actually be able to survive it. Maybe I can, but the fight we're about to go into is kind of weird and it's somewhat unique in the fact that it shares like an arena with a burning circle. So burning circle are these little instance fights that you can do to get loot. But this one in particular is weird because it's not really instanced. It actually takes place in the main world here. But what that means is that unlike all the other burning circles, only one party can be doing this fight at a time. So this mission, the fight of this mission, plus that burning circle all share the same arena. So that means that you have to sometimes stand in line and wait for other people to get done. So I don't know if there's going to be a line there. I know that whenever I was playing some months before, there was usually a line standing out here for people trying to get loot and stuff. I don't know if that's the case this time, but the children are up here. And, yeah, so it looks like there's one person waiting. I guess? Maybe? No, there's no one in there. This is where the fight takes place in there, by the way. Oh. I heard an aggro. I heard a snort. See the children become the hero of Sandy. Were you... Okay, was I muted whenever I was talking to the reputation guy? To the fame guy? Did you hear any of that? Whenever I was like, I talked to the fame guy and I was like, hey, we did it! I was all celebratory and stuff? Man.
Incoming towel.
I don't recall. Okay. It's fine. Whatever. It's in the past. There's no sense dwelling on it. We gotta move forward. Okay. So the way this works is we go to this door. Now if I was doing a burning circle, I would have an orb. And I would select the door and I would trade it to the door. But I'm not doing a burning circle, I'm doing a quest. So I'm just gonna use the door.
Towel.
That's in my grinding groove. Sorry, mate. No, dude, you're good. Go for it. You stay in that grinding groove, man. I don't want to knock you out of it. But anyway, in order to do the quest, we're just going to use the door and go in and do the fight. Now, we're going to have to fight 3 mobs at once. We're going to have to fight 3 orcs. Like I said, I think I'm high enough to solo it, but maybe not. So we could be losing our hardcore flag here. I don't know. But we're going to take them on anyway. See what we can do. In fact, do I have any like food or anything? No, that's fine. Well, I mean, there's no time like the present, so let's freaking do this. Save these children. Save them. Current battlefield clear time is 48 seconds. We are not going to do this in 48 seconds, but we should be able to do this. Smells like people. Get them, throw them into the sleepot. I don't know why they sound like Warhammer works, but they do. Okay, so what level are these guys? They're all impossible to gauge. Okay, economy of action tells me that it's probably best to wipe out the ads first. I'm actually going to blow my class ability right off the bat. That'll essentially give us a cushion where we're not taking damage as we're going through and trying to knock these guys out. Because the most damage is going to be loaded up front, right? Once we knock out the ads, then we only have to worry about the one guy. You know, we're effectively dealing with only a third of the damage we do at the start. So having perfect dodge on is probably a good idea. I'm going to switch to Snapgat. Yeah, I think we got this. Using effective strategy, I think we got this. Ow. Okay, that did hurt. That did hurt a little bit. Okay, don't put your sword away. Come on. Come on, man. Yeah, I think we're fine. Yoink! And we're gonna fast blade this dude as soon as we get enough TP. Boy, sure are a lot of misses. It's awful missy today. Yeah, so with perfect dodge, they got me to about half health, so without it, yeah, I probably would have died. It probably would have chipped me down to nothing. Nice. It's not a particularly hard fight, it's just the number of them can be a problem. Alright, I think we're supposed to automatically get punted out here. The burning circles are considerably harder than that fight. You think you won? Your time soon end. Your days is numbered, me say so. Bloody kids. Okay. We got the Orcish Hut key. Yep. So they're about to do their burning circle there. Pretty sure. Yep. Looks like they're doing Wings of Fury. Oh, I think they're soloing it. Yeah, good luck, dude. And/or ma'am? I don't know. Whichever, it doesn't matter. Good luck. Ah, clever.
Incoming towel.
Chicken Wings of Fury. Man, I could go for some chicken wings right now. Like, no joke. Kinda hungry. Anyway, it's time for another cutscene. We gonna save these kids. Wait, says Triumph. So this armor, this is one of my favorite looking armor sets in the game. I think that it looks really cool. You are the adventurer that Piaget sent, are you not? Bravely you have fought against the orcs. Well done. On behalf of my spineless brother, I thank you. He had not the strength to save one boy, and so sent an adventurer in his stead. Sorry. Indeed, he is dirt upon the name of House Doragil. Well, enough blather. Let us save the boy. Open the door. Okay. Is anyone here? Yes, I am here. I am little boy. You are Terimount from the cathedral? Yes, it's me. Truly, I am grateful you came, Your Highness. I don't know why he's like Eastern European, but I'm relieved he seems well. I will bring the boy back to Sandoria. You have my thanks, adventurer. I will inform the guards of your deeds. Now let us be off. Nice. Okay, cool. So that is the final mission of the first rank we have to do. So now the goal is we make our way back to Sandoria. What I'll probably do, so we'll go back to Sandoria, we'll talk to the gate guard, we'll get our rank 2. I might check to see if there's anything worth getting from the Conquest Points vendor. I think rank 2 is probably... Rank 2 rewards are probably too high level for me yet, but we might be able to get more armor sets or something rank 1 and kind of fill out our armor. But we'll see. I'm also sitting on kind of a big pile of... Well, it's not a big pile of gil, but for my level, it's a decent amount of gil. So I might run by the auction house, because I'm not going to have an easy way back and forth between here and Dunes. So if I'm going to get stuff like supplies or new equipment, upgrades or anything like that, I need to do it now before I head out. Probably just run through the entrance.
Incoming Tal.
Did you get a loan of 1,000,000 gil? I don't have 1,000,000 gil, bro. Sorry to tell you. I'm not a gillionaire. I'm a... how much do I have? I'm a 10 gallionaire. It didn't really
Incoming
work, but
Tal.
you know what I mean. It's just a small loan. But you know, small is subjective. I'll just say that. What's small for some people is big for others. So it's just something to remember. I'm going to rest up a little bit here before we head out.
Incoming Tal.
Size is relative. It's true. It's very true. He's a Taro, he should know. Okay, come on. HP. That's probably enough to get back to Sandoria. I just don't want to get jumped by a bunch of orcs between here and there. And get whittled down. Bum, 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 bum. I don't actually... There shouldn't be any, like, terrifying orcs between here and there. They kind of, like, loiter around this area, around these little fence-type deals, these barricades. But, I don't think any one of them is much of a threat, but if you get a few of them, it'll aggro at the same time. It could cause problems. And I don't have my get-out-of-jail-free job ability up right now, because I used it in that fight, so...
Incoming Tal.
That's when Scrolls of Warp come in handy, yeah. As I recall, Scrolls of Warp are kind of expensive, though. I think you can buy them with Conquest points, but they're pretty, like, expensive with Conquest points. They're like, what, 750 a pop? So you're burning, like, 7,500 XP worth of Conquest point gain.
Incoming Tal.
Thought it was 1K. I can check. I'm about to run past the Conquest points guy up here. I think they're like just a no rank common item. $249 or 3,600. Yeah, so XP wise, if I die, I might lose a level, which is unfortunate. I'll have to be careful.
Incoming Tal.
Check first. It'll help a lot. Yeah, I'll check it. Yeah, if there's something you need checked in Sandoria, or like at the auction house or whatever, I can do that too while I'm here.
Incoming Tal.
You die, the whole server gets to hear about it. Tell me about it, right? Okay, and it's 1,600 conquest points. That might be important later. Goal of Instant Warp is 750 points.
Incoming Tal.
Instant re-raise is 500 points. Return ring, homing ring, those can be handy to have. The return ring can be nice to have, but it's also very expensive. At least it's expensive for someone at my level. We do have 1,000 points. We could probably spend on a rank 1. 1,600 conquest points. What do you got? Longbow, I'll pass on that. We've already got the sword. We get bandana or boots. Or a tunic. What's the best here? That gives agility. Cannot equip headgear. Oh, I think that's mainly for casters. No. We get boots? Let's give some fire and, was that water resistance? That might be useful in dunes. You've already got the gloves. How about the bandana? What's that give? Agility? 5 defense, 1 agility. What was the defense on the boots again? 3 defense. We might go for the bandana, actually. Might be a good way to go. Yeah. I think that's probably the best bang for our buck. And we can switch out this circlet. Nice. Now I look like a proper Hot Topic Naruto aficionado. Which means we can sell this circlet. I'm not sure if the circlet actually is used for anything else besides just wearing. Some like low-level equipment can be used in higher-level recipes to make like better equipment. So if you get those, sometimes you can sell them on the auction house for a decent amount, but I don't know if circlet is actually used for that or not. Okay, so we need to talk to the gate guard, turn in that mission. How many crystals do I have on me? I don't have. Usually, so once you finish a mission, the first 3 missions, you have to get enough, like, rank points to get to the next rank to start doing the next missions. And the way you do that is by handing in crystals. You can either hand in crystals or you can repeat one of the missions, which is the bat mission. Usually I just hand in a stack of crystals. You get some extra conquest points from that, but I don't have a stack on me, and I don't plan on starting the next, like, group of missions immediately anyway, so I'll probably just hold off on that. But that's why I was looking for crystals, to see if I had a stack to give. Let's check on this circlet first. Actually, no, never mind. We're not going to do that because we'll go by the auction house afterwards anyway, and see if we can upgrade any of our gear. Maybe see if I can find a nice knife to level into or something. Dracian. I've saved children. Ah, you return. You were gone so long, I feared War Machine had gotten you. A War Machine. Not War Machine, not like the Marvel character, like a War Machine. Which is like a wooden thing the orcs have. Never mind. At any rate, mission complete, and reward you for your accomplishment. I hereby recognize you, Richter, as a certified adventurer of Sandoria. You're now mission rank 2 as well. Nice. But don't get too excited. Your title is valid only here in Sandoria, understand? In order to become a true adventurer and bear an adventurer's certificate, you must be recognized by Bastok and Windurst as well. It is a treaty between the three lands, and its word is law. I know it's hard, but those are the rules. For now, cut your adventuring teeth in the areas near here. Sooner or later, you'll find your way to the other lands. War machines become a mount in Final Fantasy Retail, Final Fantasy 11. Oh, that's interesting. I thought only orcs could use those, but I guess not. You're one of my favorite recruits, and always have given you new missions. But I must look after many more adventurers than just yourself. Henceforth, I must judge your worthiness for your next mission based on your rank points. In order to earn rank points, participate in our conquests, and thereby get crystals to give to the Temple Knight. If you want to know more about conquests, ask the Temple Knight who stands before any gate. We already know about all that. Alright, cool. And because we finished rank 1, we got rank 2, we get our Sandorian ring. This is a decent little ring, gives you some stats. So we get an additional 2 defense, plus 1 strength, and plus 1 mind. Now in retail, the way that you get that is by starting at the proper nation that corresponds with your race, and you get it right off the bat. As soon as you make your character, you get the ring. But in this one, because, different people want to start in different places with different races, which is understandable. They made it a reward for finishing rank 1 of the missions. So, yeah, that's one of the differences that Horizon has from retail. Okay, circlet. 40 gil. Probably, we might be able to vendor it for more than that. What a Subagar. Hot pants, 100 gil? Yeah. Okay. We can probably vendor this stuff.
Incoming Tal.
But you get the ring for 4 conquest if you didn't start in the right nation. So you can get it for that, or if you, whenever you do the other nation missions, you can get it through that as well. Just like you would if you had started there. So like if you change nations, change your, what do they call it? Citizenship? I know because one of my other characters started in Windurst and came to Sandoria, and he's got both rings. He's got the Windurst ring and the Sandorian ring. Yes, that is correct. You can get all 3 on one character. Alright, we'll sell this. We'll sell our old hot pants. We may as well just get these out of the inventory too. Only 1 bat wing we can't turn in, so we may as well just get it out. Okay, before we go, let's check the auction house and see if we can get any upgrades or future upgrades that are worth it. Probably use... Is there anything in here we can get? Leather vest.
Incoming Tal.
You can become a cracked melee started with both Sandoria and Bastok ring. Yeah. Theoretically. Leather vest, 7 defense. That's okay for like starter stuff. Bronze and brass. That's probably going to be a little pricey though. 1,000? That's not too bad actually. I'll go ahead and buy that. Doublet. It's fine. Maybe? Bronze leggings, leather high boots. 2 defense. It's not very good. Brass leggings. I don't know, do we want to spend money on this stuff when it's still kind of low? 500 gold? Yeah, we get 2 more defense from it. Nah, it's fine. We'll just save the gil for now. What I really want to check out is weapons.
Incoming Tal.
What's the status on the Royal Footman gear? Is it more melee focused with strength on every piece? The Royal Footman gear, it does seem to be more melee focused. There is a Royal Footman tunic, which seems to be designed for mages, or more for mages. But the rest of the stuff, it like brings up defense and attack and things like that. So, actually, what I'm going to do right now, I'm going to think about. I want to think about how I want to parse out this skill.
Incoming tell.
Yeah, it's good stuff. Like the starter conquest points gear is not. It's not shabby. Like it's a definite solid way to go at this level. Like the rank 1 stuff is really good. Especially like Bastox, I think is really good for melees. But I'm going to take a quick break. I'm going to take a quick bio break, and then I'll be right back, and then we'll continue shopping. So, be right back. Alright, we're back. And we're gonna keep shopping. So, I don't know, I'm thinking about, like, I really should, just give myself the best chance to survive. Because if we're going to dunes, we probably want that. So, we probably should go ahead and buy the armor. So what was it? Okay, we bought the leather vest already. It's probably the best we're gonna get at this level. Engineer's harness. 10 defense. How much is that? 4 grand. Ooh, okay. Royal Footman's vest. We could buy. That's considerably cheaper. We could buy a Royal Footman's vest. It was what, 2K? We got the gil, we may as well spend it. Okay. So that kind of makes our purchase of the leather vest moot, but that's fine. Feet. Can we get... Okay, there's Legionnaire leggings there. 2 defense, wind and stone. That's 3 defense, fire and water. Whoa, leaping boots. Let's leave Dex, and these are going to be expensive.
Incoming tell.
Yeah, those are going to be expensive. What's the cost for the set? I mean, it's going to depend on what the market price is. So the vest was 2 grand that I just spent. The boots are just under $1 grand. So between 900 and 1,000 gil. I would guess that the gloves are probably similar. Maybe not. Let's try 800 for the... Okay, yeah. So 800 for the boots. We've already got gloves, but we can check. We can check what they are. Leather gloves, no. These are, yeah. So the gloves are 2 grand too. So that's 5 grand in total just for the yeah. So you're looking at like 1K to 2K per piece. Is generally what it is. Let's fill some of these slots that we have empty. Rabbit mantle, traveler's mantle. So when we were at Tomb, there's a mob that spawns there. I think I talked about it when we were there. There's a mob that spawns there called Spook, and he drops this traveler's mantle. And it is very pricey. Usually speaking, yeah. 47,000 gil for the Traveler's Mantle for a level 12 back piece. Gives +3 evasion, which is actually pretty nice. But that's why Spook is always camped by people. Oh, that dispenses potions. Huh. Okay, so it looks like we could buy a Rabbit Mantle. Do we want to go +1? What's the +1? We do have gil. It looks like it's on discount right now. 2,800? Oh, maybe not. Maybe it just had a little price back there for a while. What's the normal one? 200? Yeah, we'll just buy the regular one. Oh, okay, I guess we can't just buy the regular one. 300. Try that. Okay, yeah, that one worked. How about earrings? Can we get some nice attack earrings? Attack and evasion. Actually, because the attack rings tend to reduce your evasion, and I don't think I want to do that if I have to solo. So, what all is good here? That one gives plus evasion. Energy earring. I guess we could just try to find one with a little bit of HP on it or something. MP, HP, like opal earrings. Oh man, they're 2 grand a pop. That's awful pricey for just 2 HP. You could get a ring to, because with the chariot ring, you have to have it equipped to use it to get the effect, but you don't have to have it equipped once you've used it. So once the buff is on you, you can take it off and replace it with something that gives you stats. That one's charisma. There's only strength. It's 1,000. I think we probably want something like agility. This one gives HP, and we don't use MP anyway. It's 1,000. 1 defense. Dex. Where's the agility? That one's too high level. That one's only 700. Yo. Yeah, we'll try that. Oh, we were unable to buy it.
Incoming tell.
You check on the price for Royal Footman's tunic. Is the only piece a monk can wear. Yeah. 1 second. Let me get back to this. So it was 700? Okay, we'll try 800. Whoop. 800. Buy the ring. Nice. Like I said, it might be good to have a dagger. Problem is, daggers are kind of expensive. Actually, let me check on that tunic. Or he's a first. So it was the Royal Footman's tunic. That's the vest.
Incoming tell.
That and the clogs? I don't see it on here. Unless I missed it. I saw the vest, but not the tunic. Oh, there it is. Duh. It's because I can't use it. The tunic is 1800 gil. So, right around the same as the vest. And then the clogs, you said? Eat. Royal Footman boots. Royal Footman clogs. Those are 4,000 gil, and they're level 20, not level 10.
Incoming tell.
Yikes, yeah, tell me about it. Yeah, gearing up can be expensive if you're not like a crafter or whatever. Level 12.
Incoming tell.
Okay for shoes, yeah. You better be like Nikes or something. You better be like really good. I actually don't know if Nikes are really that good. I feel like Nikes are probably just like brand recognition. They're like Harley Davidsons or whatever. With that, I completely just shut off any chance ever of any kind of like deal with Harley Davidson and Nike at the same time. So, silence there. I should probably buy something that I can like level into. So something that's like level between level 15 and 20. Good job. Thank you. I certainly have a talent. There's a platoon dagger, level 20. Calvoli's dagger? Wow, that's level 42. There should be one that's like a mercenary's knife. Yeah, that one there. That one's level 20, but the stats on it are really good. What's that? 4 grand. 4 grand, 5 grand. So within 5 levels I can be using this, and it's pretty... it looks pretty good to me. Do I want to spend that much money on it, though? Yeah, may as well. Let's try 4 grand. Nope. Okay. 4,500. Try that. Nope. Dang. Okay. All right. Nice. Okay. We want to spend any more money.
Incoming Tal.
Nice, Isa. Congrats, man. Getting that level 15. Now you can head to Dunes and help duo. We can duo in Dunes. Okay, let's put this stuff on. Wear Footman's vest. Probably sell that leather vest. What else did we get? Yeah, the rabbit mantle. We don't have a waist yet. Did we look for a waist? We didn't buy earrings either. A ranged weapon would probably be a good idea
Incoming
too.
town.
That way we can pull. You catch one missions. Yeah, that's cool, man. Like I said earlier that I don't necessarily think I'll be doing anything in Dunes. I'm just gonna be going there. So we can always like start doing stuff there another day if it's cool with you. If you want to. Get some sort of a ranged weapon, I think. What are they called? Boomerangs. Boomerangs are usually a pretty solid choice because you don't have to worry too much about ammo. And they're pretty cheap. This is what, 800?
Incoming Tal.
Nice. Exodia pieces. Bro, I think you're in the wrong game. I think that's the wrong game, man. Where's waist? Is there anything we can use for waist? Okay, yeah, we can buy like belts and stuff. HP and vitality. How much is it? Dang, it's too expensive.
Incoming Tal.
They're golden. Oh, you're talking about the fetish stuff. Not that fetish stuff, but like that's called fetish stuff. That's like a caster belt. Alright, this is all
Incoming
probably
Tal.
absolutely thrilling content. I should probably wrap it up here. Yeah, for the turtles, the pedavs or whatever they're called. How much is this leather belt? $1 grand? How much is this bloodstone? $1 grand. Okay. So would I rather have an additional 5 HP or 1 defense? I don't know enough about how stuff is calculated, so I'm gonna go with the additional 5 HP. Alright, cool. And I'm out of money. That's it. We're spent.
Incoming Tal.
4 strength, 4 stam, leather belt, level 18. What? Did you see something like that on there? What about it? What are you looking for? Are you asking me to look for something, or are you just mentioning it in it?
Incoming Tal.
Oh. I'm not familiar with that meme. Unfortunately, the leather belts on the auction house are not that good. Okay, so we have everything equipped, except for we don't have earrings yet. Can't afford them. We do have a boomerang now. There we go. Alright, so we're at least semi-equipped. We do still have our hot pants, regrettably, but those can be changed later. Let's go ahead and sell this leather vest back, if we can. Alright, is there anything else? Eastbourne? No. Bronze leggings? No. Maybe? Nah. Alright. Yep, that's all she wrote. Oop. My chat went down. Let's get that back up. There we go. We're leaving a little bit of gil on the table, possibly, by not selling that on the auction house, but I don't think there's a whole bunch of call for pairs of bronze leggings, so there's not even any guarantee that it would sell. Bird in the hand is worth two in the bush. That's something some people say. Okay. Trying to think if there's anything else that we need to do here, because once we leave, we're probably going to be gone for at least 5 levels. At least that's the plan. Should I buy some food? Actually, that's not a bad idea. I always forget to eat in this game. Meat jerky? How much is this? Holy moly, okay. That's kind of pricey. That's kind of pricey if I'm being honest. Heza, you said that there was some place that sold meat jerky, right? You found some place somewhere? Pretty sure you said something like that the other day. Where was that at, you know?
Incoming towel.
It's in Bistock. That's alright, I can probably find some here in Sandoria. I'll just have to look it up. Jerky. Look for jerky.
Incoming towel.
Jerky. Yeah, we're in Sandoria. So we can buy a few of those. All good, man. Which is faster? It's probably faster just to run there from here. Alright, so we'll get some beef jerky, which is perfect travel food, as everyone knows. If you've ever been on a road trip, you know that beef jerky is the way to go. We'll get some jerky, and then we will head out and start making the long, long run to Dunes.
Incoming towel.
We're at North Sandy, 2 different vendors. Yeah, I'll just get them from North Sandoria. F8. Where's F8? F8, F8, F8. Okay, so somewhere around there. This like top little bar is really annoying when you're trying to figure out. Okay, so they're probably at the Phoenix Perch Inn, if I had to guess. And the name is Boncourt.
Incoming towel.
Boncourt, yes, that's the guy. Boncourt F8. I got it.
Incoming towel.
Sorry, I'm slow. We're all a little slow. That's fine. That's the furniture store. Don't need that yet. Alright, here we go. A bunkor. He's probably in one of these rooms back here. Yeah. Kind of a weird place to sell stuff, but... Alright, meat jerky. I'm buying them all. Well, all that I can afford. Alright, after all that, we're down to 84 gil.
Incoming tell.
How am I going to pay my taxes now? Stack is going to cost around 1.2k. Yeah, I just bought half a stack. That'll have to tide me over. I could send this guy more money from my other characters, but I kind of want to keep him just like, you know, progressing under his own power. He's got to earn his keep, you know? Ah. Nothing like coffee at 10 p.m. Alright, so the route we're going to be taking here, we have to go south through the plateau, which is a long run. God help me, I'm going to have to figure out something to talk about along the way. So we'll go south through the plateau, and we pretty much have to cross it lengthwise. It's pretty much one of the longest runs of your life. Imagine the longest run of your life, and that's pretty much what we have to do. That's not really true. There's probably longer runs in this game. It just feels like it's a long ways, because I'm not level 20 yet, and I don't have a chocobo, and I don't have anything. I'm just hoofing it with my feet. So we're going to be heading south. We'll be heading out down there to Lethane. Or Lethane, rather. That's how you pronounce it, I think.
Incoming tell.
Imagine running a marathon to the town of Marathon. I generally prefer not to imagine running marathons in general. As a general practice, I try not to think about marathons.
Incoming tell.
Dr. Fancy Man. I have no clue what that means. Is that something they say in Best Doc? Oh, this guy wants to go.
Incoming tell.
No winders. What does it mean? What's a Dr. Fancy Man? The stream's dying to know. Inquiring minds. Ow. What the? Dude, come on. Be cool.
Incoming tell.
Doctor whom thinks they are also fancy. I mean, doctors usually are, well, actually that's not true. Most doctors are very plain people. So something I do notice is that I did not pick up Signet on my way out, which is not ideal. I should probably go get that. before we get too far. Unless... Let me check something while I rest. No, I don't think we should go to... We shouldn't go to Jugner at this level. Or Pasha for that matter.
Incoming Tal.
I don't think that we're not... I don't think there's any out... Like, little... So, they're like... Gosh, I can't even speak. There's like these NPCs that are essentially like the Temple Knights. They can grant Signet and also bind your home point in some like the edges of zones, like between the two entryways, between zones. That sort of like little liminal space. But I don't think there are any between here and Dunes that our nation currently owns, that Sandoria owns. So I'm gonna just run back to Sandoria real quick and get a Signet. And once we get up to Dunes, I'm just going to be out of luck,
Incoming
I guess, when
Tal.
it runs out. Postmasters and outpost runners. Yeah, I don't know what either of those things are. All I know is that there's like a dude standing next to a flag in some places. They can set your home point and give you Signet. A postmaster's like a male person. They're like a... They're like the head male person. They're the master of the post. And I haven't seen any of those in this game, so... Actually, that's not true. There's a postmaster in Windurst. He gives you a quest. He does not give you Signet, however, unfortunately. To his detriment. Okay. Come on, Pop. There you go. Give me Signet, dude. I got a long run ahead of me. I'm actually surprised that Sandoria is currently in first place, because we don't... It doesn't seem like we own that many things. That many regions, but I guess we do. Like, there's 3 up here. There's 1, 4, 5. I guess it just seems that way because Bastok owns the regions that I'm currently in, but yeah, I guess Sandoria does own a lot. They're just not areas that I have access to. So what are you up to now, Hiza? You doing good? Getting those levels in? Actually, did I go the... No, we're good. Go south from here.
Incoming Tal.
Nice. That's the one with the fetish stuff, right? So you got the pieces? I assume. That's the assumption that I'm making. That's the implication of your assessment. Hmm?
Incoming Tal.
No, 1, 2 is the geyser, 3 is... Oh, okay. Never mind then. Yeah, geyser's pretty easy. Okay, how close are we? Yeah, we're getting there. We're getting there. It's probably a bad sign that we're not even out of the zone, and I'm the first zone, and I'm like, ah, how close are we? Are we almost there? I'm not known for my patience, unfortunately. I'm sure it's stellar content, too. I'm sure it's super interesting to watch. But it is the authentic Final Fantasy XI experience. The authentic level 15 Final Fantasy XI experience. You don't get this anywhere else. You know? Something to think about. Just saying. Farewell, Theoronthar. Onward to Lethane. Considerably less trees, and more wind, evidently. About the same amount of work, so. Different music, though. That's at least a change of pace. Let me check the Horizon website real quick. So, oh, hold on. I want to check the auction listing. So this is one of the things that's actually really cool about Horizon, is that they've got like an integrated, they have integrated into their website like character info. So you can go to the website, the Horizon XI website, and look up players. So like if you wanted to see Richter's stats, anyone, they could go to the Horizon website, go to players, type in the name Richter, they could see what my equipment is and all that kind of stuff. I believe my class levels and things like that. But what's cool is that you can, if you have an account on there, you can go on there and what the heck? Oh, sorry. You can go on there and they've got like an integrated auction house thing. So you can go on and actually check the status of your you can go on and check the status of your sales on the auction house without having to be in game. so you can check them from the website at all times, which is really handy. It's sort of like a really nice quality of life thing. So if I'm off doing something else, I put like a bunch of stuff, like I go out and do harvesting or whatever, and I bring it back to the auction house, put a bunch of stuff on there, log off for the night, whatever. The next day, if I'm like not at the computer, I'm not playing or whatever, but I want to see if my stuff's sold, you just boot up the website, put in my login credentials, and check the status of my auction house stuff and see if it's sold. Pretty cool. They've got it like a pretty slick setup on Horizon. You want to be a little careful around these orcs. Most of the stuff is not a threat, but some of the orcs might be. So I want to be careful about auto running while I'm looking at other tabs and things. Yeah, it looks like nothing's sold yet, which is not all that surprising. We only just put stuff up on the auction house. What's this guy con to us? Yeah, seems tough. We don't want to mess with him. That guy will eat our lunch. We might be able to do a shortcut up here, but those can be a little dangerous. Once you get off the path, sometimes it's you run into stuff that you don't want to run into. But we'll see. We have to go further east anyways. So Dunes is sort of like a conjunction point between Bastock and Sandoria. So you have Dunes, which is situated like right in the middle. It's kind of like in the middle region from Sandoria and Bastock. And then toward Bastock, which is to the south, you have the Highlands. And then to the north of Dunes, you have Lithane Plateau. And then, well, obviously on the other side of Lithane is Sandoria, it's Ron Farm. So it's sort of like where players from both Bastock and Sandoria kind of feed into over time. Like, because as they level, they go further out from the nations, and they both wind up in Dunes, which has its own little port town called Salbina. And that's why it's like one of the most, probably the most popular leveling spot for, you know, the teens and 20s. There's a Skeleman. It says easy prey, but I don't trust that. Those skeletons are freaking brutal. In fact, what I really should just go ahead and get, like, top off my health before I try to navigate this. So yeah, if we go south here, you can see we're right here on the map. There's a big crag here that we'll have to go around. If we go south and then just like skirt around it between the crag and these mountains here, we can just head south from there, and that takes us right into Dunes. The question is just if there's any like bad guys, any particularly scary mobs between here and there is the question, and whether or not we can like move around them. I think we probably will be fine, but goblins have a tendency to like hang around those crags and stuff, so we'll see. It comes down to if there's mobs there that'll kill us, if we can get around them, and if we can't get around them, can we just run to the zone line?
Tau.
You just need a torso? I'm trying to think if any of my other characters have those pieces on them. I don't think they do. If they do, I could probably send you one. I'll check after the stream, and if I have one, I'll send one to you, Hiza. I know that I was up there with one of them earlier today, doing some XP in Paulbro. Okay, that's... Can we get around him? Well, not if he's gonna keep turning around like that. there's the crag we were seeing on the map. So the way we want to go is down this way. So we've got a zombie, a wolf zombie, and a goblin. Right in the way. We might be able to thread the needle here. Come on, if we're lucky we can do it. They won't turn around. Yeah, there we go. I think we're good. Fungars are a mixed bag. Sometimes they'll attack you, sometimes they won't. Depends on the type of fungar. I don't think the grass ones do, but I could be wrong, so I'm going to give them space anyway. Alright, I think we navigated that alright. We do still have to run through possibly some goblins and stuff, which is a little bit scary once we get into dunes, but we'll deal with that when we come to it. Ideally we want to get to the outpost there. Or actually we're probably heading to Selbina, because there's a home point we can set there. Goodbye, Lithane music. And hello, Dunes music. Dunes actually has kind of a jaunty little tune to it. It's kind of nice. It feels very tropical. Wow, look at that. All the green is immediately gone. Oh, here it is. So luckily, getting to Selbina from Lithane, navigating this part of the zone is easier than trying to do it from the Bastok side. So when Hiza comes here, whenever that's going to be, tomorrow or the next day or whatever, he's going to have a harder time navigating it than I will. And I'm fine with that. That's okay by me. Because he's going to have to go through a cave and some bats and stuff. Nasty stuff. Nasty stuff. There's a goblin, we're going to avoid him. The flies don't aggro, so they're fine. The sheep don't aggro, I don't think. Okay, evidently we can't walk up this gentle incline. There we go. The sheep are very tough, but they're mostly docile. As sheep are wont to do. Our main concerns are goblins up here. Goblins or ghouls. Because those come out at night. Everything looks pretty clear so far. Just sheep. sheep and flies. There'll be a little crab camp, little blue crab camp up here at some point. I think it's in those trees there. Right here's some goblins we'll avoid. Alright, there's one down there. We'll give it a wide berth. Try to stay behind it. Because goblins aggro on sight. Oh, he's coming our way. Try not to walk directly through these people's camp. Alright, there's the outpost right there. Now, if this was last week, I would have a supplies quest and I would turn it in. And then I would have a free teleport back to, well, not a free teleport, but an almost free teleport back to Sandoria whenever I needed it. But that didn't happen. I waited too long. Now Bastok owns it. So when Iza comes this way, he'll be able to do a supplies quest, and he'll be able to unlock the teleport here. And that's not as okay with me, but I will live with it because I don't have a choice. But I may not ever forgive him for it. We'll see. Anyway, down here is Selvina. We'll avoid the ambush from the ambusher. Those guys are nasty. They've got little crossbows. Alright, I think we're in the clear. Even if we got jumped now, I think we could run to the zone line at this point. Alright, cool. Nice. So, we have officially made it. This person here sells maps, which are very handy if you don't have the add-on to just automatically give them to you. But I don't have any money, so that doesn't matter right now. My main concern is finding the home point and setting it. So we'll go down here to this crystal.
You've been examined.
I'd like to set this as my home point. Yes. Perfect. Excellent. Awesome. So we made it. We made it to Dunes. Going forward, next order of business is going to be getting XP here. We'll probably be here till level 20 at least, if I had to guess. If we can find a group, that would be perfect. If not, maybe Hiza will show up and we can do some duo work. If push really comes to shove, I can try like gambling with my life on trying to solo lizards or something. And if not, that might not be the best plan. So we can probably go to Highlands and kill stuff there, or whatever. But at some point, we will be getting more XP in this region for a while. Anyway, cool. I'm going to call it there and end the stream, which is still very awkward for me and I don't know how to do. So thank you for watching and see you next time.